In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with all of you a stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow. And why y'all should keep it on your watch list, we're going to discuss the inflation report that's coming out tomorrow and what to expect. And we're going to look at the overall market to get you guys ready for tomorrow. Y'all, let's dive right into the charts right off the bat. We got the SPY over here, and the SPY didn't do exactly what I told y'all that it would do. It tried. It really tried. Like, it had a massive push. This is the SPY futures. We're gonna go onto the SPY ETF itself. So this is the SPY ETF. It had a massive push after the break of that level of resistance right here. A bullish triangle formed and immediately pushed. I told y'all watch it for a move up to 505. Unfortunately, it didn't get to 505, but the good thing is that it got you guys paid. All right, right here. So congratulations to anybody who was able to cash this on time and to make a piece on this, either to the long side or to the short side. All right. Now, my thoughts and opinions about the SPY. Is it going to get up to 505? I'm not so sure about that. And I have several reasons why. All right. So just bear with me. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the Nasdaq. All right, we're going to look at the Nasdaq. We're going to zoom out to the 4-hour. And now with the Nasdaq, I made a video. Again, if you look at one of my videos, you look at the thumbnail, there is a video with this structure on there. I released it right here. And I told y'all to watch it for a long to 18,000 exactly. And I had a very aggressive price target on there. And that aggressive price target, it was this green circle right here. It tried to get up there. It only got to 17.7K. It then took an entire month to get up above 18,000. All right. And the way it behaved at 18,000, that massive rejection that we've seen this afternoon, is making me lean more bearish than I am bullish. All right. So that is the other reason why I'm leaning slightly bearish. Now, there is two more reasons. I got two more reasons for y'all. The next one is the VIX. All right. Now, the VIX did something that was very sus. No, where's the VIX? There's the VIX. The VIX did something that was really sus. So, during the first 4 hours, when the market was running rampant, the VIX was actually climbing higher. The fact that it gapped up overnight was not what I expected. I thought it would actually drop to 12.5 first before we saw any type of move up with the VIX. I thought it was going to get here first, and then this could be shifted more to the right, but it's kind of premature. I'm not sure if it's opening higher just to leave room at the bottom for a positive reaction to the CPI report, or it's moving like that in anticipation of a huge sell-off in the market. Again, these are the ideas that are going on in my mind, and I'm sharing it with y'all to get you guys ready for what's to come. All right. Now, again, keep an alert at 14.67. I told y'all before, the first candle that closes above that level will trigger a lot of panic, fear, and chaos into the market. And we can see a very nasty fall with the indices. All right. Right now, what you see on the chart, this is just a bullish rectangle that's been cooking for months. All right. I have the alert there. That way it notifies me whenever that fear kicks in. All right. So just be ready for these things. I'm not saying for sure that we're going to sell off, but just be ready. Now, let's look at the inflation reports. Okay. What to expect for inflation. Now, with this one, This is what's been previously happening. Y'all can see the trend on here. The expectations for the January stats is 2.9%. All right. I think I think that's kind of, it's a little bit aggressive. It's a little bit of an aggressive expectation, especially when you compare to what happened previously in December. This is the numbers for December CPI reports. It came out at 3.1, so a 0.5% drop within a month. It's not impossible. We've seen it happen before, but I think it's a bit unlikely. It's a bit unlikely. And also, I'm leaning bearish because of the way we've been trending for the past 2 months, right? The markets has been going higher and higher and higher, but the inflation report is looking a bit similar to what happened between June of 2023 and August of 2023, right? It went from 3% to 3.2, and then it jumped to 3.7. And right now, we're seeing something similar, 3.1, and then this is 3.4 for December. And now for January, if we see anything higher than 2.9 may not be liked by the market. We may see a negative reaction pre-market. All right. So the bigger the gap between what's actual versus what's expected could yield a huge reaction. All right. Now, I think it's gonna be at 3.7 again, and I don't think the market is going to like it. Again, I could be wrong, and we could see good numbers. I could be wrong. All right. But this is what I'm expecting. So we'll see what happens with the indices. Again, that will be reported tomorrow at exactly 7:30 a.m. Central Time. Now, the stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow, we're going to go on the 1 minute, and that stock is AMD. And the reason why I want to share AMD with y'all once again, I shared this one with y'all in yesterday's video for a different reason. Again, I shared it with y'all because of a bullish pennant that was right here. All right. The bullish pennant was there. It was sort of kind of clean. It played some games in the morning. And then once the SPY and QQQ had a clean structure, a clean setup for a run, SPY went to 503.5. QQQ went to 339. This one also followed as well. It didn't go to 179 like I told you it would. But the main point of the video is to get you guys an opportunity, to put you guys in an opportunity to make money. All right. And the money was supposed to be made right here. So hopefully y'all didn't get too greedy and didn't get demolished by this drop. All right. I think this uptrend I don't think it's going to uptrend tomorrow at all. Today, I'm sharing a video about AMD for a very different reason. I'm going to erase this, and then we're going to go on the 4 hour. Now, on the 4 hour, there is a bearish pennant cooking on the chart right here. All right. It's there. It looks clean to me. I have an alert at 177 just in case. But what I want you to do is set an alert right at 169 right here. All right. If the reaction to the CPI report is as negative as I think it will be, I do expect AMD to drop below 170 and then fall all the way down to $164 tomorrow. All right, so keep AMD on watch for that specific reason. Set your alert. The stock has been really high for quite some time. It didn't do too well through earnings, which is another reason why I'm leaning bearish on it. And also because of the setup on the 4 hour chart. So that's the first stock to keep on watch. The next one to keep on watch, let me go onto the 1 minute again. And we're going to look at Shopify. And then I'm going to clean up the charts. Now with Shopify, this one has earnings. Again, anything could happen through earnings. It has earnings tomorrow morning, right here. And what I think about this one, I think it's either going to be an IV crush or it's going to be bearish. And I say that number one because I am leaning bearish on the overall markets with that reaction to CPI, and also because there was a big move in anticipation of earnings that occurred last week, and that move resulted from the bullish triangle right here, right there, which broke out when CrowdStrike broke out, right? So a big move already happened. So anybody who got in here, first exit was supposed to be here, and then if you really wanted to squeeze the juice out of the lemon, you want to get back in here just to get out when the stock starts playing games at the open, right? Because again, holding anything through earnings is 150% gambling, all right? And I think that there's going to be an IV crush tomorrow, and then this thing is actually going to pull back to like $85, all right? Looking at the daily, again, massive uptrend. There may be some gaps to fill. There's a gap at $89. The price right now is at $89. But that's the only one that I see so far, and it already got taken care of. So just watch it for the price to open up around 87 and then to drop down. Now, a quick updates. We gotta look at Apple. We have to look at Apple because Apple has been playing games ever since it hit 190. So it hit 190 here, and then it's been trading sideways for quite some time. And then today it showed a very sloppy bear flag, which broke down, retested, and then broke down some more, closed really, really low. It's not really a very good sign for anybody who is bullish on the stock. All right. Another thing that I want to share with y'all is this. The level of support is right at 180. And I'm not saying that it's a guarantee that we're going to drop. I'm just saying that it's cause for concern. Right now things are looking like a head and shoulders that is a continuation of a downtrend. And the downtrend is right here. So we have the downtrend, and then we have the left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder. Usually when this happens, there tends to be a massive sell-off. Like, I'm talking about a drop all the way down, maybe even below 170. All right. But in today's video, I'm not gonna say that for sure unless it gives us more clues. But as of right now, that's kind of how it's looking. All right. So just be cautious for the next few days. All right. The next one that we're going to look at CrowdStrike. And in yesterday's video, I gave y'all a warning about the consequences of greed, right? I told y'all I'm not too hyped about that little money right here between 336 and 340, because the move has already been made. Just like Shopify, the big move has already been made last week, right? So to be greedy is to kind of be foolish. And right now, things are looking like they're about to roll over anyway. So just be very, very patient. Where could it go? My first thought is that we see a retest of 310. And then from there, we just have to see how it behaves to determine whether it breaks down and falls even further, or if it rebounds. All right. So that's my very honest thoughts on all of these stocks, and that is the end of the video. Do not forget to demolish the like button as always. Again, I release these videos. I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 10 p.m. Central Time. I had to remake this video because I kind of messed up with one other things on there. I had to remake the whole thing. So this one is about to be released at like 11 p.m. and that's all right. So definitely click on that subscribe button. That way YouTube notifies you whenever I release these videos kind of late. All right. If you'd like to be part of our private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time, as I see them. You can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Paul Nkuma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in tomorrow night's video.